This is a story of us being detained and nearly arrested in China.
We arrived yesterday. Why does police need to come?
It all started smoothly when we arrived in Beijing on a 6-day transit visa. We spent a few days in this beautiful city ticking off some bucket list items, such as visiting the Great Wall of China, trying some amazing local food. After exploring Beijing, we decided to get the bullet train to Shanghai and use our last few days exploring this vibrant, futuristic city. Unknown to us, things would take a turn for their worst.
So after a quick little pit stop back at the hotel, I would say everyone's back fees are charged by 30%. But yeah, Zakaria has been telling us, you said you're going to drop the suitcases off and then we go outside slidey. So that's the first ever time that we've ever said something to him and he's understood it and said it back to us. So we were like, right, we've got to take him out. I am loving the vibes here in Shanghai.
It's got like a Bangkok vibe. It's got its own little charm here. Wow, look at these skyscrapers and buildings here, man.
Oh my gosh. You don't even need to have good lighting on your camera because you've got lights all over.
Look at the rays coming out of that sunset.
Oh yeah.
So we have found the entrance.
To the People's Park.
So
yeah, it is actually quite dark in here. I thought it'd be more like
lit up and stuff. Oh, okay, so all this park is all closed now.
Let's go to the Bund.
Okay, let's go there.
It's a 20-minute walk from our hotel, so I don't know how far or close we are now. But that's meant to be one of the best things to do here in Shanghai.
Let's go to the riverfront and see what that's about.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, guys. We made it onto the walking street. I love a good old walking street. Don't have to worry about cars. It's really family friendly.
Honestly, like, all you want to do is look up and around you to capture everything, right?
So taken by all the lights and it's so bright and just got a good vibe.
Yeah, definitely glad that we came to Shanghai, even though it was a flying visit. Not gonna lie, I am a bit tired. It's been a long day, so I am on the lookout for a coffee shop so I can get like a double espresso or something.
So something funny just happened just then. Everyone's been dying for a coffee, as you know. So many people were saying like, coffee, coffee, coffee. And we were like, what? How do they know everyone is after a coffee?
Weird.
But we just figured out what they meant. They said copy, not coffee. Copy, like copies, fake designer goods. I just see something on the corner of my eye, and oh my gosh, we made it to the Wellington universe.
What on earth is this? Oh, these are famous White Rabbit sweets.
Can you eat them?
Yeah, it's like a fudge.
Go on then, try one.
Sure.
Let's see what else we can find in here. It's so cool. I've never experienced anything like it in my life.
Wow, look at this, man. That is very nice.
What is it taste like?
It's like milk flavour.
Oh yeah, very old school cigarettes.
Yeah, these are nicotine-free ones.
Are they old cigarettes?
Yes, very old.
How old?
Seminar here, 1949.
Oh, 1949. So amazing, look at that.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Might as well buy like a little souvenir.
There they go. Wow, we made it to the riverfront, guys, and I have to say the view here is absolutely stunning. Honestly, guys, I am blown away. I thought Bangkok and the riverfront there was freaking awesome, and it is, but this crazy, like 360 degrees all around you. You've got the riverfront, you've got all the buildings, and then you've got buildings behind me. Oh
It's like
my
skyscraper after skyscraper, like all lit up. It's just like a one big massive light show for adults. The Oriental Tower is like next level in person. This city has really blown me away, and I have to say one thing that I've realized like since we've been here is the Chinese, right, they are way ahead of the West in I think all aspects of like modern life. Whether it's technology, whether it's infrastructure, just the way to do things. Like, we booked train tickets using our passport number, right? We didn't have to collect a ticket. You just scan your passport and you go through the gates and you jump on.
Mad, yeah.
Like, you don't need a ticket. Everything is linked on your passport. You know, we went into the hotel, checked in, just give your passport, boom, done.
Honestly, guys, if you're debating it, we'd definitely recommend coming here, even if it's for a short few days. It has honestly blown us away. We've had such an amazing time. I think we're going to call it a night.
That night, we did what we always do, returned to the hotel and prepared for a peaceful night's sleep. Little did we know the next day would hold surprises we never saw coming.
Now the next morning, We thought everything was okay, but we had a phone call to our room, and then 2 ladies came to our room and basically said the police are going to come now and they're going to just verify. That's what they said, but they might just be saying that to keep us sweet, but God knows what's to come. So we kind of managed to say that we're going to go get breakfast for Zakaria, which we are. That was the plan anyway, but we're probably going to have police waiting for us when we get back.
Yeah, so I think we need to get a spot of breakfast because we've not ate properly since last night. Trying to find a place. There's something that's 5-minute walk. Come back and then...
We headed back to the hotel room not knowing why the police wanted to speak to us. It may have just been all a misunderstanding, but oh how wrong we were. Not only was the police outside waiting for us, but a van was there too, and without any explanation, we were told to get into the van and off we went. What felt like an eternity, we arrived at the immigration office, led into an investigation room, and the questioning began. For the next 2 hours, we were questioned things like, what are you doing here and what are your travel plans? While we were getting a grilling from immigration and we didn't even know why, Zakaria decided to take his afternoon nap. Good lad. Finally, after what felt like hours, we were told why we were brought here all along.
Oh my gosh. Right, we're just outside the immigration office now. Blooming Nara.
Yeah, so the police officer dropped us off outside the exit entry administration office. It's basically immigration, right? When I saw that, I kind of calmed down because you do not want to be in a police station here in China. Honestly, that's one thing you don't want to avoid. So we got in. Within a few minutes, one of the immigration officers, plain clothes, really well spoken English, checked our passport, checked our visa and told us straight away the visa that you have is for Beijing only. You can only stay in these 3 areas around Beijing. That's the rules for the 144-hour visa. He then asked us where your outward flight is. We confirmed that it's going from Beijing to Japan, so he was okay with that, because you have to enter and exit from the same place. We basically explained, look, it's an honest mistake. We thought it was just like you have to enter and leave from the same place, but you can travel around. We do have to pay a small fine, but he said he'll check, and he did assure us that it's going to be a small fine. It's nothing big, and it won't cause us any issues. We will be able to come back to China in the future. And the main thing is we can carry on exploring Shanghai until our train back to Beijing tomorrow.
That was such a freaking close call. My heart skipped a beat so many times.
Yeah.
It's 12:30 right now. He said come back at 2 o'clock, so I think they're breaking up for lunch now. And he asked us if we had any lunch. He was like, go and grab some lunch. Come back at 2. He said the process is going to take 2 hours, so we're probably going to be here till about 4 o'clock. We'll keep you updated, but oh my gosh, we're just so lucky that it wasn't to a cop station, because on the back of that police car, I was absolutely shitting it. I didn't want to even get the video out. Let's go feed Zakaria. We've got his takeaway here that we've got earlier. Don't make this mistake when you come to China, please. Please. Right, let's go there then. Go, Zakaria. I'm not going to get too happy until it's all over now.
Yeah.
Get our passports back. Right now, we are passportless, which is not a great thing to do. All right, our first small experience here in Shanghai.
Yeah, we got a shopping centre here, so I'm hoping there might be something. Oh, look.
Oh, look, Zakaria, sliding.
Oh my God. Oh, so if you asked me probably about an hour ago when we were in the police car getting escorted to what we thought was a police station, I certainly wouldn't have thought that I would be having my first ever Tim Hortons coffee here in the financial district of Shanghai, waiting for immigration to sort our passport and give us a fine. Could have never guessed that, but here we are. Had some food, bit more relaxed now, knowing what on earth is going on. We've got about half an hour before we go back to immigration to get this stuff sorted. Then we'll carry on with our day. And this guy doesn't have a jar of clue what's going on.
Come on then.
Come on then, let's go. How much is for one child?
You say you want to do one time only.
This is okay. Yeah. Everything is through Alipay here. I love it, Zakaria, understand. Yeah, take that shoesy off. There you go, and go inside.
Go. Whee!
Way! Throw it.
Way!
Okay, so Zakaria had his nice little play for about half an hour. It's just coming up to 2 o'clock, so we're going to make our way back to the immigration office. Hopefully get this sorted, pay the fine at the bank, and then enjoy the rest of our time here in Shanghai. Let's go.
Welcome to an episode of Banged Up Abroad. We finally finished now, just wiping our fingerprints off.
And the guy did say that you'll be done by 4. It's going to take 2 hours, and it's literally gone past 4 o'clock.
Very
Loads
efficient,
of paperwork.
Lots of paperwork. I think they have to do everything manually. Apparently, we're not the first ones to do this. It's always families that do it.
Yeah, it's weird because I felt like asking him, is this quite common? Does it happen? He said, yeah, it's happened before. We've got some paperwork to show that this case has been dealt with, they've sorted it out, it's been paid for. So we have to keep hold of that just in case when we get to immigration, when we leave the country, they may ask, we'll just show the paperwork. So I've got it in my pocket here.
I have to say, very efficient timing. We came back at 2, we was seen 2 straight away, bang on 2 o'clock. It was a total of 500.
500 each. Yeah, so 1,000 yuan in total for the 2 of us. Zakaria just went off with the warning, they didn't charge him. But it's per day, bear that in mind. And they know that we're going back tomorrow.
We've still got the rest of the evening. Zakaria had his afternoon nap at the police station on my lap. He's been asleep for about that one.
We're just by the National Exhibition train station.
Let's go.
Let's see what's going on. Do a teeny bit more exploring before we get the hell out of here.
This has been a trip to remember, guys.
This was definitely one for the memory books, but that didn't hold us back. We were still determined to explore this incredible city, so off we went, making the most of the day to see everything Shanghai had to offer, or at least as much as we could see.
So the park that we're walking through now is called the People's Park, and it is amazing to walk through, I would say, because literally surrounded by trees, but you can look through the trees and you've got the big skyscrapers, the hustle and bustle of the city. That noise is covered.
There's a lot of greenery in general in Shanghai, in the city.
For a place with so many cars, so many buses, and a lot of people and skyscrapers, I thought there would be loads of smog, there would be a lot of pollution, but haven't felt it in the slightest. What I have noticed is, again, a lot of electric cars, a lot of like China's own Tesla brand. A lot of people are driving them, and there's a lot of Teslas here as well. All the buses look like they run off the electric lines, and majority of people's scooters are also electric. And then there are loads of e-bikes as well. So looks like China is very conscious of using renewable energies, which you don't hear about in the news because people say that they're one of the largest contributors to pollution, but I don't think that's the case. We're doing a quick stop at a place to eat called Kebabs and Grill. Get some nice kebab, get some naan or something, and it's in Central Plaza.
And if you know us, any good excuse for a good old curry.
Come to China and have all the Indian food that you can possibly have.
Nice.
You want to try some shish kebab?
Shish kebab.
Sausage.
I'm actually starving. That's nice. Let's give it a quick taste test. Oh yeah. I've got a different type of spice to it.
Got green chicken as well, and then we've got some lamb chops. Oh, look at that.
On to a winner chicken dinner, Zakaria.
Definitely is one of the more pricier places here, but it might be worth the food that we have. So delicious, gonna tuck in, and then hopefully we're gonna explore a bit more as well. Kebabs on the grill, looks like really good. Let's eat.
The food was as okay as it could be for an Indian curry in China. Maybe we should just stick to local food next time. It was a bit on the pricey side, but hey ho. Anyway, with our bellies full of naan and chicken, off to our next stop.
Alright guys, we made it to People Park Station and look at this, it's got a whole like shopping mall underneath it. So we're now making our way to a night market next to the gardens.
It's a very tourist one as well.
First things first, let's get some tickets, self-service. Boom, boom, boom.
Ching ching, let's go.
We're at that fantastic station.
Very big station.
This is what the area looks like. Very calm.
It's more like a locally vibe to it than like a big city vibe. I'm glad we got to see this park before we depart. Ooh, wow.
Look at this. Whoa. This is stunning.
Yeah, isn't it?
Wow, that is amazing.
That's insane. Look at that. Not sure if cars are allowed to like drive down the streets, but there certainly are none. Everyone's walking in the middle of the road. Amazing.
Look at the buildings behind me. Wow. And you know what? I didn't even know about this place. Irfan told me about it and I didn't even know what it even looked like, to be honest. I was just expecting a normal kind of night market, walking street, but this is, oh my God, amazing.
I mean, this is like tourist central. It's meant to be like the traditional market, like you can see with the traditional buildings.
It's your reminder, guys, to keep some surprises in life, because honestly, when I first seen it, I was like, wow, look at the street here.
Wow, it is, isn't it, Bobo Nocho? After the day that we've had, this place was well
And this
needed.
is a perfect way. And I'm glad we came at night actually, because we were planning on coming straight after the gardens, but it would have been totally different vibe. At night, oh my gosh, all the red architecture, the walls, the lights, it all lights up so beautiful, so stunning.
Yeah.
I think we'll definitely be able to find ice cream here.
Yeah, I think if you want to finish off your evening and get some street food and some snacks and just walk around, this is the place.
Good find on this, by the way. I think I might leave some of the itinerary to you next time.
Yeah, so this is Yuyuan Old Street. It's a marketplace that's been open since 1907.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, it goes on for a few streets, doesn't it?
Yeah, loads of different streets, yeah.
Whoa. Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow, that is sick. Again, just confirmed, like with our first vlog, if you want to take money out of an ATM, ICBC Bank is the one because they don't charge you anything.
My god, literally every corner you turn in this place is just freaking awesome. Look at them lights behind me up there. So crazy. I think we might have found something for Zakaria to do. You do it, mommy here.
Whoa! Wow!
Wow. We are now making our way to the most congested part right now. It's really beautiful, but that sound of the whistle and the lady on the speaker.
Oh my god, that literally does do your nut in.
It kind of takes away the serenity of it all, but
That's it.
nevertheless, it's absolutely stunning. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed exploring around with us. It's been a crazy all day. One for the memory books. Definitely one to tell Zakaria when he's older.
Yeah, we're going to keep hold of all the evidence and all the paperwork that we got from immigration. Things did start off a bit rocky, but to be fair, we've had such an amazing time in Shanghai. Definitely blew us away. Such a big difference from Beijing, I have to say.
If China or Shanghai or Beijing is not on your bucket list, make sure you add it, because I'll tell you what, it is a place very different to the rest of the world. It's got its own magic charm. For real-time updates, be sure to check out our Instagram and our TikTok. If you're in China, obviously you might not have access to that unless you use a VPN.
Yeah.
In that case, you can use Surfshark. Our link is below for a discount. It's been an adventure.
If you enjoyed this crazy story, you'll love our other China videos where we got up to all sorts of mischief, just maybe a little less dramatic than this one.
Make sure to follow your visions and we'll see you on the next one.
Zakaria, say bye.
Bye!
Bye. Welcome to Yuyuan Night Market. Yeah!
Yay!
Ice cream!
Ice cream! Chocolate!
Yeah,
Let's get some chocolate!
Zakaria, are you happy? We got the ice cream in the end.